Okay, folks, so here we are in the Midwest semi-final. Pittsburgh are taking on Columbus. So Columbus, of course, are here because they beat Buffalo in this morning's game 4-9 to 2-6. 4-9 to 2-6. We will real quickly run through the team. In goal for Pittsburgh, we have Dom Zappa. In defense, in the fullback, we have Devin Kennedy, Chris Pogue. Halfback is Danny Kelly, Danny Coyne, Connor Kennedy. In midfield out there, ready to receive the ball, is Kevin Hathaway and Andy Miller. Half forward is Spencer Zukas and Ryan Dowd. And full forward we have Gavin Burns, Kevin Howard, Davey Roberts are all out there. So the ball comes up and Columbus have it. There seems to be an early foul. One of the Columbus lads is on the ground. We'll very quickly run through the Columbus team. So in goals we have Joe Kern. Number 2 is Brian Chris. Number 3 is Eric Shomo. 4 is Carter Billett. 5, Pat Coyne, of course, former Pittsburgh player Pat. Great to see Paddy went down to Columbus and started that program up with his brother Matt and some other guys, which is fantastic. It seems the ref has just thrown the ball in again. Continuing on, at 6 we have Jay Short. 7 is Nick Wright. 8, Matt Coyne, as we just mentioned. Adam Bedell is at 9. Kieran Fairman 10. Connor Dawson 11. Drew Mullen 12. Connor Hart 13. And Jake Carabin is the first sub at 14. Shane Van Bibber, Sam Buckman, Austin Peter-John, Chris McAndrew and Andrew Burko round out the rest of the Columbus subs. The Pittsburgh subs are Ryan Masel, Sean O'Connor, Doug Coyne, Nelson Zukas, David Dutch O'Hare, Conor O'Donoghue, Remington Rockwood, Shane McGowan, Rob Modzalewski, Mike Modzalewski, and Fairbrother is back again. Ryan Fairbrother back once again. So here we are now with a free in for Columbus, I believe. Referee today is Tommy Houghton. He's a Wexford man. He's come up from South Carolina to ref the game. He's with the Greenville Gale, so it's great that Tommy was able to come up to lend his expertise. And cameraman is the one and only Keith Brown. Keith doing a sterling job here above me up in the gantry, way up high above the Westside Irish American Club in Cleveland, which is where, of course, we find ourselves today. And both Keith and I are equally perplexed and have no idea what's going on. Scoreboard says Detroit 08 to Cleveland 4-15. Evidently, that's wrong. The scoreboard man has been drinking. So I guess it's business as usual here at the Midwest Championship. I don't know what to tell you. Martin Wall, the Midwest chair and Cleveland manager, is going out there. He's taking names, he's kicking arse. I think the problem is we don't have umpires and linesmen. That's definitely the problem here. Keith, what a great day today, I gotta say. Beautiful day, perfect facilities. This is really now a great facility here in the Midwest. The Westside Irish American Club. I can remember this field a couple of years ago and it was really terrible, but the club got a nice cash injection from Croke Park and the field is really looking nice today. Of course, plenty for the kids to do. They're fishing, they're playing in the playground. We had an amazing kids blitz earlier on. It was really fantastic. So here's Connor Dawson is taking the free in. Connor Dawson, Dom Zappa is readying himself in goal. Connor puts that over and that's a point. That's a point from Connor Dawson. So that's Columbus first up with a point. Probably for a man of Connor Dawson's expertise, that was a fairly simple kick, but obviously important that Columbus or Pittsburgh puts away their chances. There was a nice ball again there to Connor Dawson. Connor looks up. Connor kicks another point. So Columbus have gotten off to a good start here. It's 2-0. I see Cleveland veteran Jimmy Coyne here. Jimmy's running the line. It's rare to see Jimmy Coyne running anywhere these days, but nonetheless, he's here with the white flag. So Dom Zappa kicks the ball out. Andy was up, couldn't quite get the ball, but Nick Wright has taken it. He's taken the mark. Nick plays it to Connor Dawson. The referee sees an infringement. And Danny Kelly goes up to claim that ball. I believe it's a hot ball. A hot ball is up between. Taken down by Nick Wright anyway. It was up between Nick Wright and Kevin Hathaway, I believe. So that ball's gone out. Can't quite see from here whether it's going to be a sideline ball. Probably a sideline ball. So of course the winner of this game is going to go on tomorrow to play Cleveland in the final, in the men's final for the Tom O'Donoghue Cup. There's Chris Poe-Guile. Chris plays it down. Gavin Byrne doesn't quite get it. Spencer Zukas has the ball back to Connor. Connor back to Spencer again. Spencer plays a hand pass to Ryan Dowd. The ball comes off Pat Coyne. Good friends there, Pat Coyne and Ryan Dowd. Ryan comes out the better. He plays it to Andy. Andy picks it up. He has a look up. Unfortunately, that's wide. Andy just didn't have the shooting boots on there, and he knocked that ball wide. So goalkeeper Joe Kern is going to take the ball. He sets it down. He's looking up here at midfield. We have Matt Coyne has got the hand up. He's not quite getting to Matt. We've got Spencer Zukas was first up, and Spencer did well there. Spencer hands it to Kevin Hathaway. Kevin's bearing down a goal. What can Kevin do here? He looks up. He tries to side foot it. Not successful. Joe Kern clears the ball out. Nice goalkeeping from Joe Kern. He was very alert there. Ryan Dowd's trying to force the ball out there, but he doesn't quite get it. It's come up into midfield. Connor Kennedy doesn't quite control it. You see Connor Hart. Connor Hart's actually given back to Pittsburgh. It's up to Spencer. Ryan Dowd looks up. Ryan Dowd kicks it. The ball is short. Davy Roberts can't quite hold on to that. It's come off the Columbus player. It's fisted out. Columbus are playing the ball back out. Over here to Kieran Fairman, but Kieran's beaten to the ball by Danny Coyne. I think Kieran's come down with an injury. He's going to try and walk that off. Referee Tommy Houghton has just called play to a halt right now. Danny's got the ball placed down. I'm not sure if that's actually going to be I guess that's going to be a free for Pittsburgh. Tommy Houghton awards a yellow card to Columbus's Kieran Fairman. So the ball comes in. Gavin Burns plays it to Ryan Dowd. Ryan Dowd looks up. Is that up? It looked wide. It is in fact wide. That was a wide ball from Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh are facing the ball here again. Joe Kern is putting it down. Here in the midfield, we've got Matt Coyne and Kevin Hathaway. Again, as we said earlier, Matt Coyne, former Pittsburgh player. Kevin Hathaway gets his hands to it. Ryan Dowd comes down with that ball, and Tommy Houghton awards a free into Ryan Dowd. Ryan places the ball. Just standing behind him is Gavin Burns. Gavin, of course, over from the Silverbridge Harps from County Armagh. Nephew of Ann Burns, her husband, former Pittsburgh Celtic Jim Lamb. So Ryan Dowd floats that ball up. Andy is up for it, doesn't quite get it. Columbus rather, are breaking out of defence. Quite a good run here from Carter Billette. Carter runs into a little bit of trouble. He runs into Connor Kennedy. So another free in now here, and of course Connor Dawson is going to step up again and try and score this. Connor has 2 points already today. Bit of a wind here at the field. Wind's moving from kind of right to left in front of us. If you were to say anybody's got the wind with them, you'd have to say it's Columbus right now. And that's wide from Connor. Like we said earlier, these teams are going to have to take their points when they have the opportunity today. It's going to be a tight game, we expect. The winner going on to face Cleveland in the Midwest Championship, or the Tom O'Donoghue Cup. So here's Dom Zappa with a big kick out. It's coming towards Kevin Hathaway, Danny Kelly. Danny Kelly's up, he takes it clean, he takes the mark. Danny's going to kick this ball. He's looking downfield. He gets it into Davy Roberts. Ryan Dowd was making a run, but Davy doesn't feed the ball to him quite well. But there's Gavin Burns. Gavin Burns cleans up nicely. He takes a solo. He plays it to Kevin Howard. Kevin Howard's got the ball. Kevin Howard unfortunately comes up short, and Joe Kern for Columbus takes that ball out. Columbus managed to play it out. One of their players got into a little bit of trouble. Number 5, of course, Pat Coyne is there to mop things up. Number 22, Chris McAndrew is on the ball now for Columbus. Plays it across the field. Gavin Burns trying to get it for Pittsburgh, but he can't. Ryan Dowd is giving chase. Columbus man takes a solo. Nick Wright has got the ball. Dispossessed by Andy Miller, but the referee sees a foul. It's a free kick to Columbus. Connor Kennedy's got the ball. Devin Kennedy. Chris Pogile actually is wearing number 2. Carter Ballette plays the ball. Ryan Dowd trying to win that ball back off Columbus. Chris Pogile takes the ball down nice. Kevin Hathaway has it. He hand-fists it across to Danny Kelly. Danny's got the head down and he kicks. Unfortunately, that's wide. It's a wide ball. So Joe Kern is going to take a kick out here. Kevin Hathaway's up. He doesn't quite get it. Pittsburgh don't win the breaking ball, although Kevin Hathaway does get it back for himself. Here's Chris Pogile. Clean pickup from Chris. Plays it to Andy Miller. Andy takes a look up. He plays it to Danny Coyne. The hair is flowing in the wind, folks. The answer is not blowing in the wind, but Danny Coyne's hair is certainly flowing in the wind. Ryan Dowd has the ball. He looks up. He plays it out to Andy Miller. The ball's a little bit high, but Andy controls it. Andy plays it into the corner for Kevin Howard. Kevin runs as quick as he can. He's closely shepherded there by Connor Hart, Midwest treasure. Brian Christ has the ball. The referee spots an infringement, so it's a free out to Columbus. Ball comes out. Kevin Hathaway on Matt Coyne. Matt Coyne comes out the better of that. Kicks it up the field. Here's Columbus now. Kieran Fairman, he was bearing down in goals. Connor Kennedy was there, and he gets a goal. It's a well-taken goal from Columbus, and Dom Zapp unfortunately has to take that out of the back of his net. So Dom Zapp, a big kick up here. I see Andy Miller underneath that ball. Can Andy get it? He tries to break it. He doesn't quite get it. Nick Wright gets it for Columbus. He plays it to Connor Dawson. Connor kicks it up. The wing, Devin Kennedy, is out there marshalling Adam Bedell. Adam can't get the ball up the field. Devin Kennedy gets it. He hand passes it to Kevin Hathaway. Kevin takes a bounce. He's being closely marshaled by Adam Bedell. Kevin looks up. He plays the ball for Gavin Burns. Gavin takes it cleanly. I see the ball has been played up to Davy Roberts. There's no foul there. Davy takes the ball up. He takes on the left back from Columbus. Davy goes around him. Kevin Howard has the ball, and there's a goal. There's a goal from Kevin Howard. Well played by Davy Roberts, and he plays that ball into Kevin Howard. And Kevin Howard gets that goal. So the score right now is 1 goal and 2 points to 1 goal. Kevin Howard got a nice goal. So the ball comes out again fairly quickly. I think the referees or the goalkeeper's been having lessons from Dublin, Stephen Cluxton. He's getting those kickouts out pretty quick. Columbus man slips with the ball, but he gets it back. Danny Kelly very closely marshalling him out there. Danny's like a terrier. Won't let him go. Danny gives up the a free kick out there on the far side of the field. In here comes Devin Kennedy from the free kick. He gathers the ball up. I see Sean O'Connor is on now, so we've had a substitution. Andy Miller is down, so Sean O'Connor is on, number 15. Davy Roberts has got the ball, plays it to Gavin Burns. Gavin looks up, and Gavin scores a nice point. So nice point from Gavin Burns. So it's 1 goal and 2 points to 1 goal and 1 point. Pittsburgh are down by 1 point. So we'll try and figure out for you now, folks, who has actually gone off. It's hard enough to see there on the other side. ball comes out. Andy Miller is up. Yeah, Connor Kennedy, folks, has gone off. Connor Kennedy went off for Sean O'Connor coming on. A little bit messy out there on the far side. Gavin Burns having a little bit of a run in with the Columbus man, but Columbus have got the free kick. Columbus launched that ball. It's across the halfway line. Sean O'Connor's there. Sean doesn't quite gather it up. Columbus Adam Bedell has got the ball. Adam. Okay, folks, so we're back after some technical difficulties, or as Keith calls it, a momentary lapse of reason. But anyway, there have been a couple of scores here since we left. The score is currently 1 goal and 4 points to 1 goal and 2 points. 1 goal and 4 points to 1 goal and 2 points. Sean O'Connor got I think it was Sean got a nice point down at the other end. So 1-4, that's 7 to 1-2, which is 4. So 7 goals and 4 points. So Columbus are just edging ahead here at the moment. Wow, nearly a real nice mark taken there by the Columbus guy. He's still down on the ground. Danny Coyne's got the ball. Danny's racing forward. Danny's been closely shepherded by Chris McAndrew. Gavin Burns gets the ball from Danny, and Gavin scores a lovely point. Nice point by Gavin Burns. We had Gavin this week out at Steeler training camp. He follows amongst his Twitter followers is Antonio Brown's coach. So he spotted him on the sideline. He was delighted to see him. He follows some of his musings on Twitter. It was a great day. He even got James Harrison's autograph, which was great. There, Sean O'Connor tries to break that ball. Andy Miller is down. This was all from the Columbus kick-out. Danny Coyne tries to get it. Danny comes up with it. Danny's got 2 men around him. He plays it out to the right to Danny Coyne. Danny with the hairband in his hair, keeping those locks tightly marshaled. Danny runs through, and unfortunately that's wide from Danny. That's a wide ball from Danny Kelly. Danny Kelly. Between Danny Coyne and Danny Kelly and all these flowing locks, I don't know what I'm to do. Pittsburgh are face on to this ball, of course, as are Cleveland. As our Columbus. So here's Joe Kern's kick out. Note to self, we're in Cleveland, although Cleveland are not playing. A nice catch from Columbus is Connor Dawson. Connor plays it up here towards the wing to Adam Bedell. Adam has been marshalled by Devin Kennedy. He gets the turn on Devin, but Devin will not quit. He turns Devin again, and he's going to go for a point. Oh, that was a nice point. It just went over. Nothing Dom Zappa could do about that. 1 goal and 5 points to 1 goal and 3 points. Dom is placing the ball down. I don't see any more substitutions out there at the moment. Sean O'Connor still on the ball. He's fairly close to it now. Andy Miller gets it. Andy takes a bounce. He looks back behind him. He sees Devin Kennedy making a little run. Devin gets the ball. He passes it up to Kevin Hathaway. Hathaway plays it to Danny Kelly. Danny plays it low into Davy Roberts. Hathaway still making a run. Davy plays it to Gavin Burns. Gavin to Ryan Dowd. Back to Gavin Burns. Gavin takes a bounce. He's looking up. He's going to try and put that up. It's very, very high. It's very, very high, and it's adjudged wide by the umpires down there. The umpires have judged that to be wide. If we were in Croke Park, folks, I'm fairly convinced we would have gone to Hawkeye on that, but we have to accept what the umpires are telling us. So that was a wide. Connor Hart has just come off for Cleveland for Matt Coyne. So Matt and Andy Miller are going to be working against each other here in midfield. We've Danny Kelly on Connor Dawson is another good tussle that's happening here. So we're getting ready for the kick out, folks. It's quite a hot day here in Cleveland. The lads are going to need plenty of water here. The ref was having a word with somebody there, folks, but hard enough to see who. So here's the kick out from Joe Curran. Ball comes out towards us here on the sideline. Again, Connor Dawson was up with Danny Kelly again closely marshalling him, and that's a looks like it's a Pittsburgh ball. Ryan Dowd's gone over and he's picking that ball up. Ryan's taking the sideline ball. He plays it down to Kevin Howard. Kevin runs in. He plays it back to Ryan Dowd. Ryan Dowd sees Gavin Burns. Gavin plays it out here to the right-hand side again to Kevin Howard. Back to Gavin Burns. Gavin takes the shot. Unfortunately, that shot was wide. Played it fairly low, but it was a wide ball. So we probably have about 5 minutes left in this half. I'd say maybe about 5 or 6 minutes left in this half. Score currently 1 goal and 5 points to 1 goal and 3 points. But of course, folks, like every game, there's 6 different people here at the field that have different scores. So we will check with referee Tommy Houghton at half-time and get the proper score for the start of the second half. So here's Ryan Dowd. Ryan Dowd plays the ball to Davy Roberts. Davy miscontrols, but he gets it back. Davy takes a solo. He's very, very closely marshalled. He plays it to Kevin Hathaway. Kevin Hathaway plays it into Kevin Howard. The ball is mopped up there by the Columbus number 2, Brian Christ. Columbus try and get it out. Number 22 is Chris McAndrew. Chris gets the ball, he plays it out, and the referee spots an infringement. And it looks like a free out to Columbus. Ball's kicked up. Oh, the bounces Devin Kennedy. It looks like a penalty. This looks like a penalty. Definitely a penalty, according to Tommy Houghton anyway. There was a pullback there by Danny Coyne on one of the Columbus players. Fortunately, Tommy Houghton's just confirmed that that is indeed a penalty. So I'm not sure what Columbus's record is like with the penalties, but Adam Bedell is placing that ball. There's 5 Pittsburgh lads waiting just outside. Here comes Kevin Hathaway to join them. They'll be running in there as quick as they can. Here's Adam Bedell with the kick, and he does put that in. That's a goal for Columbus. So Dom Zappa's placing the ball down. So I see the sideline over is 2 goals and 5 points to 1 goal and 4 points. They've just gotten the scoreboard up and running. We have 1 point fewer for Pittsburgh, but we will confirm that. Danny Coyne is trying to closely marshal Kieran Fairman. Kieran kicked it in and it goes back to Dom Zappa. Here's Connor Dawson for Columbus. Connor takes a kick and Connor puts that over. 2 goals and 6 points for Columbus. So here's Dom Zappa. Dom kicks the ball out. It goes short though to Jake Carabin from Columbus. The ball's been kicked over, or kicked by Connor Dawson, Columbus number 11, but that's wide. So there's a substitution here for Columbus. Nick Wright is coming on and Kieran Fairman is coming off. Dom Zappa prepares to kick the ball. Well up by Kevin Hathaway. Kevin's on the move. Kicks the ball up. Davy Roberts has the ball. Davy's kind of bearing down the goal. Davy takes a kick. Unfortunately, that's saved by Columbus's Joe Curran. Joe takes a bounce. He hand passes out to the right back. He plays another pass. It's out in the corner. Closely marshalled out there by Sean O'Connor. Looks like there's a free for Pittsburgh. I don't know if that's a sideline ball now or an actual free. We're hearing here from the sideline that there's about 4 or 5 minutes left. That ball's been kicked in, but unfortunately the keeper got that. The keeper's now put it out wide, so it's going to be a Pittsburgh ball in here. So Davy Roberts, number 12 for Pittsburgh, is taking this ball. Don't know if Davy's going to go try and put a point in here. I think he's going to try. Davy drops his head down. He kicks that. That's just short. Pittsburgh calm, and that's a goal. That's a great goal. It's a good goal, an opportunistic goal, I think you'd have to say, from Gavin Burns. So that was very opportunistic, smart play there from Gavin Burns. Real close enough game here, folks. Ball's come out here. Danny Kelly gets the ball. Danny plays it to Ryan Dowd. Ryan settles himself and Ryan kicks a very, very high ball. Very, very high, and that's adjudged wide again by the umpire.
4 minutes.
So here's Joe Curran with his kick out once again. Ryan Dowd's up for that ball. Ryan kicks it down. Running into the corner is Davy Roberts. Davy's after Carter Billett, but I think Carter Billett got the better of him there this time. Carter's trying to bring it under control. Carter's tightly marshalled by Pittsburgh's number 14 out there. I think that's Ryan Masel. And Columbus's Pat Coyne clears that ball. So Ryan Masel has come on, we've just noticed that. Danny Coyne plays it to Ryan Dowd. Ryan Dowd plays it to Gavin Burns. Gavin has a shot. And what is that? That's a point, that's a point. Nice point by Gavin Burns. So Gavin's just added a nice point there straight after that goal that he got. Right now the scoreboard is putting us as Pittsburgh is 1 point down, 2-6 to 2-5. The Columbus keeper puts that ball out here wide. This is good. I think an important passage of play coming up here for Pittsburgh to claw another point back. Danny Coyne kicks the sideline ball. He plays it into Davy Roberts. Davy somewhat tackled by the Columbus number 4, Carter Billett. And Columbus cleared that ball, but they only cleared as far as Sean O'Connor. Ryan Dowd, his cousin, gets that ball back, but Ryan can't get it to a Pittsburgh player. And Columbus's Brian Christ has it back in the right back position. Columbus tried to bring it forward, but here again is Ryan Masel. Ryan Masel gets the ball. He kicks it into Kevin Hathaway. Kevin Hathaway scores a lovely point from Kevin Hathaway. It seems they're all tied up now, folks, all tied up. That's great, a great run in from Kevin Hathaway from midfield. He came in and he took care of business. That's Kevin Hathaway. He's always TCB, baby. Andy was well up, but there was a tackle from behind. Pittsburgh are going to get the free. Like we said, folks, an important passage of play. Ryan Dowd plays it in nice and low to Davy Roberts. Davy takes a solo. Davy moves to the left. He plays it to Gavin Burns. Gavin switches to his left and Gavin kicks it. Unfortunately, that was short. It bounced right in front of the keeper. A nice pickup for the keeper. Keeper plays it out to Columbus's Pat Coyne. And that's half time, folks. Half time. So with the score is 2-6 to 2-6. It's been an entertaining first half here at the Westside Irish American Club in Cleveland, Ohio. And we will get confirmation from the referee, and we'll be back after these few short words from our sponsors. Okay, folks, so I do see a change here straight away. So I do see in the middle of the park, Andy Miller has given away to David Dutch O'Hare. David from the Burn Club back in County Down. David O'Hare, of course, God loves him, fancies himself as a bit of a Conor McGregor. I don't know if it's the bad language, the accent, or the good looks. Maybe it's even his ability. So here we go. Tommy Houghton has played the ball up. David O'Hare gets his first touch of the game. Let's call him the artist formerly known as David O'Hare. We'll just call him Dutch from here on in. And there's a lovely ball from Davy Roberts. And Spencer tries to go for a goal, but a great save by Joe Kern, who was out very, very quick on that ball. So here we go now with Kevin Hathaway. Kevin's midfield partner, Dutch, is quite close to him, but Kevin elects to pass it to Danny Coyne. Danny falls. Dutch has the ball now. Dutch plays it up towards Kevin Howard. Kevin's got the ball. He turns. No messing at all with Kevin Howard. Kevin puts it straight over the bar. And we can give you confirmation that the score at halftime was 2-6 to 2-6. We did check with the referee. So now it's 2-7 to 2-6. 2-7 to 2-6. So here's the ball out from Joe Kern. Columbus does not take that ball clean. Being marshalled by Sean O'Connor and Dutch are right there. Columbus elected to have held that ball on for too long. Nick Wright, the number 7. Tommy Houghton is just stamping his authority here in the game. The ball is going to be brought back. Tommy having a solid game so far here in the middle of the park. So here's Kevin Hathaway. Kevin takes the free. Kevin kicks it up towards Davy Roberts. Davy doesn't quite hold it, but Davy gets it back very quick. He's very quick. He gets that ball back. Davy sees Gavin Burns. Gavin takes a solo. The hand passes it to Dutch. Dutch kicks it. It's very, very high, but it's just a little bit wide. Just a little bit wide that time from Dutch. So, of course, when you look at these teams during the actual league play here in the Midwest, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Columbus were all very, very well matched with 3 wins and 1 draw each. So, not a lot to choose between these 3 teams. There's Danny Kelly up for the ball from Joe Kern's kick out. Columbus have the ball. A low ball is played into their forward. He takes a turn. He has a look up. Danny Coyne slips. He kicks the ball over. It comes off the post, and that's a point for Columbus. Adam Bedell with a nice point for Columbus. Dom Zappa places that ball back. I see Sean O'Connor here out on the left-hand side. Connor Hart is who he's marking. The ball comes up there. Dutch takes the mark. Dutch kicks the ball up. It's coming into Davy Roberts. Can Davy get it? Comes off Davy's foot. Spencer Zukas, though Spencer Zukas is out there. Spencer gets the ball back. Spencer takes a bounce. He plays a hand pass to Davy Roberts. Davy looks up and Davy has a kick. And unfortunately that's wide from Davy. Just didn't have the shooting boots on him there. Nice crowd here today at the Westside Irish American Club. They've come from as far away as Pittsburgh and Akron and Detroit, and of course our referee come up from the Carolinas. So here is the ball played in, and the ever dependable Chris Pogile gets it right here in front of us to Ryan Dowd. He plays it back. Chris has got the ball. He plays it again to Ryan Dowd. Ryan takes a look up. Ryan sends a low ball in. Davy Roberts very closely marshalled. Davy actually won a free kick off Carter Billette. Davy places the ball back there towards the goal line. You have Kevin Howard. Spencer Zukas is also making his way in. Davy Roberts himself is heading in there now as Ryan Dowd Takes a couple of steps back and looks up. The sun is in the Columbus keeper's eyes in this half, and Pittsburgh have the win. So let's see what Ryan Dowd can do here. So Ryan steps up. He takes a shot. Unfortunately, that's wide. So once again, we have Joe Kern taking the kick out here. He puts it in around the middle of the field. Dutch tries to break that ball. Pat Coyne has it. See Pat's two uncles, or his uncle and his dad right here in front of me, John Coyne and Jimmy Coyne. Columbus have the ball. Danny Coyne can't quite marshal it. The Columbus number 10, Kieran Fairman, plays that ball in. Pittsburgh managed to clear it out towards Dutch O'Hare. Dutch looks up. He's got Kevin Hathaway supporting him. Gavin Burns is looking up. He's offered his help. Dutch has that ball again. Dutch takes the pass. Dutch plays it to Davy Roberts. Davy plays it on to Dutch again. Dutch is looking up and Dutch takes a shot, and that's a point. Nice point by Dutch. And we currently have the score at 2-8 to Pittsburgh and 2-7 to Columbus. Looks like we have a substitution coming here. Who's coming off? Kevin Hathaway has the ball there. Sorry folks, I was doing a count of the players there. I wasn't sure the Columbus lad actually came off. Ryan Dowd has the ball out to Kevin Howard. Kevin looks up, he plays it to Gavin Burns, back to Kevin Howard. Dutch was making a run up through the middle, back to Gavin Burns. Gavin turns, he solos, takes a bounce, he plays a hand pass to Dutch, and Dutch takes a kick, and that's a great point from Dutch. So here are still the same team, folks, just had that one change at half time. So here's Pat Coyne, he looks up, he plays a long ball down. I think Danny Coyne's going to get that for Pittsburgh, indeed he does. He plays it to Danny Kelly. Danny plays it back to, he plays it to Dutch. Dutch has got the ball, he plays it up to Ryan Dowd. Ryan's having a great game. Linking that midfield with the full forward line. Davy Roberts has the ball. Davy plays it to Gavin Burns. Gavin can't quite get it back. And Columbus tidied up at the back. Jay Short is on the ball now. Jay, a double tap from Jay there. The ref doesn't quite see it. He doesn't blow it. It was a, would have been a free to Pittsburgh, but the ref didn't see it. That's fair enough. Sometimes these things can happen, right? So here's a substitution. So Matt Coyne is coming off for Columbus, and then Drew Mullen is coming on for Columbus. In fact, I think the referee is now, maybe that was a 45. Is that a 45? I think the ball was knocked out by a Columbus man up there, and it's a 45, yeah. So Ryan Dowd has the ball here. He places it on the ground. In there we have Davy Roberts, we have Kevin Howard, Spencer Zukas. Dutch is well outside the box, so here's Ryan Dowd. Ryan takes a nice kick. It's a lovely height, but unfortunately that was wide again from Ryan Dowd. I don't know if it is, if it's the wind or not. Ryan not having any luck there in those last two kicks. Of course, Ryan Dowd has 6 Midwest Championships under his belt from 2006, from 11 to 14, and from 2016. So a lot of experience there with Ryan Dowd. Here's Davy Roberts. Davy turns. Davy has a shot, and that's a great goal from Davy Roberts. He spun in a sixpence. He spun in a sixpence, and he got that goal. So it was a great goal by Davy. 3 goals and 9 points to 2 goals and 7 points. So there's 5 points in and out. The win might be helping Pittsburgh, but I think there was some good play there as well, in fairness. So here we have Brian Kreis on the ball. He's played it to Pat Coyne. Pat takes a solo, closely marshaled by Ryan Dowd, but Pat does well there. Pat plays it to his brother Matt Coyne. The Pittsburgh get it back. A great block down there from Kieran Fairman for Columbus from Kevin Hathaway's kick. Out across the far side of the field to Danny Coyne. Danny wastes no time, however, there's nobody in there, and that ball's just going to go wide for another Joe Kern kick out. There's a lot of experience here on this Pittsburgh team. A lot of Midwest championships under their belt. While they've experience, though, this is a tough game, and Columbus have really played very well so far. Of course, for it to be level at half time is certainly evidence of that. So there's the kick out again now from Joe Kern. Both players are up. Danny Kelly is up but didn't quite get that. Here now Spencer Zukas is trying to get the ball. Columbus have it. I think that's Columbus's Jay Short out there. About 10 minutes gone in the second half. So the ball's coming in. Big Columbus man Adam Bedell had made a run to the right. But here's Devin Kennedy. Devin gets the ball. He plays it to Sean O'Connor. Sean was being tackled by two men there, and Sean actually won the free kick. Columbus's Adam Bedell and Connor Hart were both there tackling Sean. So here's Dutch O'Hare now. Dutch kicks the ball. He kicks it long. He kicks it up to Davy Roberts. It comes off Davy's foot. Davy's down again. He doesn't quite get it. The referee actually had blown a free, although Gavin Burns had broken away with it. But in fairness, the ref had blown the whistle. Here now it's with Ryan Dowd. Davy, I think, is just limping a little bit. He'll probably shake that off fairly quickly. The referee is taking a name. Looks like a yellow card here for the Columbus number 4, Carter Billette. So here's the ball now to Ryan Dowd from Connor Burns. Ryan takes a solo. He takes it inside. He takes another solo. And he kicks it very, very high. Unfortunately, another wide there from Ryan. He just doesn't have the shooting boots at all. Great efforts from Ryan, though. Soldiering on. One of them is bound to come good for us. Ball's been kicked out, and that's a Pittsburgh sideline ball over on the far side. I think Kevin Howard is going for that fairly quick. Kevin gets it. He plays a quick ball to Danny Kelly, back to Kevin Howard. Kevin is running in with that ball. He takes a solo. He has a kick. Fortunately, that was wide from KH. Kevin got the ball quite deep that time there. Took it from the sideline. See Coach Michael shoveling over there on the far side. Of course, Michael has previously managed the Celtics in 2000. Great to see Michael taking the reins of the team here again in 2017. So Davy ball is kicked in to Davy Roberts. Davy has it, and what can Davy do here? Davy gets a goal. That's a great goal from Davy Roberts. Was that Davy Roberts? That was Davy Roberts. Again, a great opportunistic goal from Davy. Davy looked to be carrying an injury a couple of minutes ago, but you see, that's how it goes, folks. He nips in with a goal. Nice play. Ball comes out here. Gavin Burns has got it right here in front of us, plays it into the field to Ryan Dowd. I see Ryan Masel, who's come on. Ryan went in motion there, did not get the pass, but a great run from Ryan. Played up to Hathaway. Dutch has the ball, and Dutch, unfortunately, I think that went wide. Keith, did that go wide? Keith thinks it looks good, but Keith's not wearing his glasses, folks. So it's it's going to be one of those days when you're on your own. You're on your own. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a wide, and the score is 4-9 to 2-7.
Wide is okay.
Keith has now confirmed it's a wide. He found a contact lens. The ball is being kicked in there. Devin Kennedy had it. The referee has adjudged the ball, I believe, to be picked up off the ground. Devin has the ball. He's preparing to kick it. Devin kicks it out towards Ryan Dowd. Ryan takes it. He's been closely marshalled by Pat Coyne, former teammates with the Pittsburgh Celtics. There's Ryan Masel out on the far side. He's trying to retrieve that ball for Pittsburgh. Jake Carabin is out there. But Pittsburgh do get the ball back. And Ryan Dowd launches it up, and Kevin Howard is running in, but Kevin can't quite get there. That was a bit of a tall order. In fairness, expect Kevin to have gotten that. So here, right in front of us now is Connor Hart. Can Connor keep it in? Ball has just gone wide from Connor Hart. So we have Kevin Hathaway and Gavin Burns debating over who's going to take this sideline ball. I think Kevin Hathaway's claimed he's prettier and he's going to take it. Kevin gives a nice deep kick in there. I think we've got Davy Roberts. I think that bounce, I thought that bounce might have just beaten the Columbus man, but he dealt with it, fisted it out. Now Columbus are going to take it out again. Columbus play it out here to Connor Hart. Connor's out on the line right here beside us. There's Dougie Coyne. Dougie Coyne's come in as well, number 19 from Pittsburgh, of course, a brother of Danny Coyne. Dougie Coyne, the club secretary for Pittsburgh GAA. On Rooney, as they say. So now Cleveland free kick. Kieran Fairman has kicked it. He kicked it up to number 22, Chris McAndrew. Chris takes a hand pass into Connor Dawson. Connor kicks it high. Dom Zappa watches it go over his bar. So point there for Connor Dawson from Columbus. The score looks like it's 4-9 to 2-8. 4-9 to 2-8, and the score board man over there, they've made a substitution themselves. The guy who was drinking has been switched. They put in a teetotaler. I think he only smokes, folks, so we should be all right. Okay, there's Andy. Andy's on the ball with Connor Hart. Good tussle there between the two lads. Andy picks the ball up. Andy Miller plays it to Ryan Dowd. Ryan Dowd kicks that long towards Davy Roberts. The ball is beaten both lads. Davy looking for free, but the ref doesn't quite see it the same way. We'll have a Joe Kern kick out. Here now is Pat Coyne. Pat takes a solo. He kicks the ball down the field. Connor Dawson has it. Connor looks up and Connor plays it to Adam Bedell. Looks like a free kick there. I think Devin Kennedy might have come in a little bit too hard. Knocks the Columbus man on his arse. So it's going to be a free in. I don't think anybody was claiming a penalty there. I think it's outside the parallelogram. Columbus are debating now who's going to take this. So eventually it is put over. It is a point for Columbus. We get confirmation that score. It was the number 11, Connor Dawson. He's wearing the green and orange boots. One green, one orange. He's betwixt and between, folks. Betwixt and between. So now the ball's come up. Ryan Maisel has got the ball. He plays it to Dutch. Doesn't quite get it to Dutch. The ever dependable for Columbus, Pat Coyne is there. Ref spots a foul. I think Pat might have overplayed it. I think that's what the referee is telling us anyway. And that's a free kick for Pittsburgh. I'm not sure that was the right call, but that's the referee's call, folks, and we have to take that as gospel. The gospel according to the ref. So there's Gavin Burns, puts it into Kevin Howard, and Kevin turns. There's a great block down from Brian Christ. Comes back out to Gavin Burns. No messing at all from young Gavin Burns. And Gavin puts that over for a lovely point. So here we go. Here's a substitution now. Jake Carabin is coming on for Columbus. Chris McAndrew is coming on. So here we are with Gavin Burns. Gavin Burns with the ball. He plays it up to Kevin Howard. Kevin Howard plays to Dutch. Dutch looks up. He's got one thing in his mind. He takes care of business. Lovely point, Dutch O'Hare. So Andy Miller has now come back in at midfield. We'll have to have a look here. I see Dutch O'Hare is still on, folks, so not quite sure who Andy's come on for. Gavin Burns wins a free. Gavin plays a quick ball to Davy Roberts, but I don't think Usain Bolt could have even gotten that ball today. Here's Danny Kelly actually is coming off now, and in his place is Kevin Hathaway. So the original midfield pairing is back on it now of Andy Miller and Kevin Hathaway. Here's Big Dutch up for the ball. He takes a fist, but Columbus get it. Pat Coyne on the ball again. Pat turns away from Ryan Dowd. Here's Kieran Fairman on the ball. Dutch came in fairly hard. The referee is going to have a chat with Dutch O'Hare. The ref sees a yellow card. I think we'd have to agree with that up here. It's a little bit late. And it's a yellow card for Dutch O'Hare. So Pat Coyne launches that ball down. Devin Kennedy is marshalling back there. The referee sees an infringement. I think Devin had his arms around the Columbus player. Columbus play it short. Columbus take a kick, and that unfortunately is a wide for Columbus. You see Connor Hart back out there taking his place for Columbus. He's going to be closely marshalling Dutch O'Hare. There's the ball out. It goes over Dutch's hair. In for Columbus, into the big man. The number 11 looks up. It comes off the post from Connor Dawson. And here we have Devin Kennedy. Devin goes down. Is that free in? The referee doesn't see it that way. And Adam Bedell has the ball. Adam plays it in. He goes for goal, but a great save from Dom Zappa out to Dom's left. So it's going to be a 45. Great save from Dom. Dom hasn't had a great deal to do in this game, but when he's been called on, he's done the business for us. I don't see the rest of the family Zappa here today, no doubt. DJ and the rest will be down tomorrow if Pittsburgh make it through. Of course, that's an if right now, folks. The score is 4-11 to 2-9. There's 8 points in it. About 21 minutes gone here. Keith is able to see his watch, even if he can't see those wides, but that's okay. Keith is a great cameraman, and you know, each to his own, folks. So the ball comes in from the Columbus number 11, Connor Dawson. It was short, and Andy Miller managed to save Pittsburgh's blushes back there. So here we now are again. Danny Coyne plays the ball out. He plays it out to Ryan Maisel. Big Andy Miller is making a run in the middle. Andy gets the ball. He takes it clean. Andy solos it up the ball. He plays it in. Unfortunately, he only gets us as far as Brian Christ for Columbus. Brian plays the ball to Pat Coyne. Andy's still trying to make amends for that pass. He leaves it now to Kevin Howard to mark Pat, but Pat Coyne proves elusive. Pat gets the ball back. Great take for Doug Coyne, Pittsburgh's number 19. Great take indeed. He plays it to Dutch. Dutch up to Kevin Howard. Davy Roberts is backing away from goal a little bit. Kevin's got some time here. Kevin plays it to Dutch O'Hare. Dutch takes a bounce. He plays it back to Kevin. Kevin lines himself up. He goes outside Brian Christ, and Kevin takes a shot. And that's a great point by Kevin. In off the post, would you believe, folks? In off the post for Kevin Howard. Good point, Kevin. So a lot of good movement there from Pittsburgh. The ball comes out again from Joe Kern. Cleveland number 11, Connor Dawson, takes that ball. Connor's got it again. Andy Miller doing well. The referee spots Andy pick that ball off the ground. That's going to be a free kick to Columbus. Connor Dawson is standing over the ball. I see Drew Mullen is making a little run in there, as is Adam Bedell, the number 9. Here's Drew Mullen on the ball now, closely marshalled by Danny Coyne. Danny gets the ball. Columbus have it with Adam Bedell. Adam takes a solo. Adam's heading towards goals. But there's Chris Pogile, and Chris mops it up there in the back for Pittsburgh. Plays the ball to Kevin Hathaway. Steps by Kevin Hathaway. He must have thought he was dancing, trying to get the steps in, or maybe he was on the Fitbit. I'm not sure. But either way, he gives up a free. Columbus now have the free out around the 40. Columbus, of course, folks, will have the wind against them in this half, and that's probably going to hurt them a little bit. I'd imagine that it'll hurt them here. So the Columbus man is lining up. He lofts that ball in. It's in, and it's saved by Dom Zappa. Dom palms it down. Danny Coyne takes it. Devin Kennedy blistering out of defence. Kevin Hathaway back there passes it to Dutch. Dutch plays it up to Davy Roberts. As Davy read the bounce, he's read the bounce well. Pittsburgh are running through in numbers. Does Davy see Dutch O'Hare is screaming for that ball over the other side? Played a little bit too late. Dutch didn't quite get it. Connor Hart got it for Columbus. Oh, touched the ball on the ground. The ref didn't quite see that. Marshalled closely by Gavin Burns. That was Carter Billett on the ground there. Number 12, Drew Mullen, plays that ball in. And Adam Bedell gets the ball. He kicks it very, very high. It's out wide. Andy Miller is marshalling. That's a great save by Dom Zappa. His shot came in and Dom Zappa threw everything he had at it. He threw the kitchen sink. Here's Adam Bedell again. He's got the ball. I don't know how Adam's going to come out of that with the ball. He didn't. He ran into Pittsburgh's Devin Kennedy. Great play by Devin, or I should say at least Devin came out with the ball. It didn't look sexy, but Devin got the ball and kicked it out. Cleared the lines, as they say. So now it's a sideline ball from the far side. 25 minutes, folks. 25 minutes gone in the game. Crowd not thinning out yet, folks. This is a good, solid game of football. So the ball comes in. It's very, very wide from the Columbus player. Columbus unlucky with that kick. So the score, folks, just to remind you now, is 2-9 Columbus, 4-12 for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh are up by 9 points. Here's Dutch O'Hare. Dutch O'Hare, Ryan Dowd is making a great run. Is he going to continue that run? Kevin Howard is trying to get that ball down there, but he's been held off. The Columbus's number 2, Brian Christ, can't quite pick it up. The referee sees an infraction. The finger is being wagged. He's going to have a chat with Ryan Dowd. The book is coming out. Let's see what the referee gives. We can probably expect a yellow card here from the ref. Yeah, yellow card for Ryan Dowd. The game's been played in a pretty good spirit, though, I have to say. So here's Pat Coyne now. Pat's taking a long kick down. And I think Kevin Hathaway's going to get it. Yeah, so Kevin Hathaway has it. Dutch O'Hare is there helping him. Kevin gets it to Dutch. Dutch jumps. He brings that ball down cleanly. Passes it to Ryan Dowd. Dowd to Davy Roberts. Davy's playing very deep right now. He's around the halfway line. To Dutch O'Hare, making a great run now is Davy Roberts. He started that move. It's come across though to Andy Miller. Andy looks up and he sees Gavin Burns making a great run. Gavin goes by to number 2. And Gavin hand passes it, but unfortunately momentum took him and the ball a little bit left of the upright. Unfortunately, that's a wide. It was a good move, but unfortunately his momentum his whole body was moving away from goal at the time. So kick out from Joe Curran. Here's Dougie Coyne trying to get it. Dougie doesn't get it, but Matt Coyne does. Matt takes a solo. He plays it to Brian Christ. Brian passes it down, but Kevin Hathaway is there. Kevin reads the bounce very, very well. Kevin plays that ball up. Davy Roberts has it. Davy turns. Davy turns again. He goes the other way, and it's a great goal by Davy Roberts. Carter Billett could do nothing about that. Super goal by Davy Roberts. So Pittsburgh found themselves down here at the start of this game. They didn't panic. Of course, we are acknowledging that they do have the wind with them in this half, but the lads didn't panic. They were level at 2-6 apiece at half time. They've held Columbus to 3 points in this half, and they've scored 3-6 themselves. So a great performance in the second half by Pittsburgh. Here's Kevin Hathaway, and he just calmly fists that ball wide. He'd have to work in his hand pass. Kevin, of course, he's got the hair looking good, but that hand pass going a little bit awry. Kevin is Kevin's won a number of Midwest himself, but of course the hunger is still there. Here's Kieran Fairman. Kieran's going on a run. He drops the ball. Andy Miller is marshalling there. Here's Danny Coyne. Danny takes a solo. Look at the hair, folks. Look at the hair. He plays it up to Gavin Burns. Gavin hand pass to Davy. Gavin kept his run going, but Davy takes a solo. Gavin Burns was still running, and Gavin takes a point, and he caps off a great run, folks. A great run from Gavin Burns, and he gets a nice point. score is 2-9 to 5-13. 2-9 to 5-13. Here's the ball out again. Pat Coyne takes it just short of midfield on the Columbus side. He takes a bounce. He looks up. He plays the ball across to Kieran Fairman. Kieran was going to play it soccer style, but has picked it up. Andy Miller very close to him. Dougie Coyne gets his hand in the way. Plays it to Andy Miller. Andy hand passes it to Kevin Hathaway. Kevin plays it straight up to Davy Roberts. I see Dutch O'Hare making a run just inside. Davy decides to go inside himself. He loses that ball. Columbus number 2, Brian Christ, takes it. He takes a solo. He tries to go around Ryan Dowd. The ball slips out. He plays it. Kieran Fairman gets it. Kieran looks up and he plays it back to Brian Christ. Brian looks down the field. Gum shield in mouth. Plays a high ball, but that's only as far as Pittsburgh's Danny Coyne. Danny kicks the ball straight away. He actually plays Columbus man who couldn't control it. Danny gets it back. Danny plays it to Devin Kennedy. Lads playing a little bit of keep ball at the moment to Kevin Hathaway. Kevin out to Ryan Dowd. Ryan sees Dutch O'Hare. He's making a move here on our side. Dutch plays it straight away to Spencer Zukas. Spencer controls that well. He tries to evade his man. He gets a hand pass to Davy Roberts. And Davy kicks that ball. That looks over to me. And yet the umpire has judged it. That's a point for Davy Roberts. Nice movement from the lads. And capped it all with a fine point. A substitution there. Connor Hart's gone back on, claiming tightness. I don't believe it, although he is the Midwest treasurer, so maybe he is a little bit tight with the money. And there it is, folks. That's the final whistle from referee Tommy Houghton. And Pittsburgh have won it. We'll move on to tomorrow's Midwest showdown between Cleveland, St. Patrick's, St. Jarlath's and Pittsburgh in the Tom O'Donoghue Cup. Final score here from beautiful downtown North Olmsted is 5-14 Pittsburgh, 2-09 Columbus.